Guys, so today I want to do a sit down and do a new introduction video and tell you how I got started in modeling and a little bit about myself. If you don't know me, I am Charlie Matthews. I am 6'1" or 185 centimeters tall. I weigh 185 pounds. I grew up in Yorba Linda, California, which is about 10 or 15 minutes from Anaheim or Disneyland Resort. So I had a pretty good childhood. I'm first generation Serbian Swiss American. My mom's side of the family is from Switzerland, and on my dad's side, they're from Serbia, but my dad was born in Chicago. The background, I went to college full time. I did track and field, played baseball, basketball, and I started playing golfing as a side of a hobby about a couple years ago. Still an amateur, still learning. Gotta admit, I'm pretty terrible actually. And then on my nerd side, I like collecting Pokemon cards, as you can see in my previous YouTube video logs. And I used to play video games professionally. I played a game called Halo 2 and Halo 3, and I competed back in high school between 2006 and 2009 or 2010, just right when I was graduating high school. Their hobby of mine is like I like creating YouTube video logs that tell you guys what I like to do as far as like modeling or travel logs, doing questions and answers, engaging with you guys especially, because that's what I like, you know, doing this, is to engage with you guys, become friends with you. Oh, how did I get started in modeling? I started about 4.5 years ago. I was about 21 years old, and I used to work at a grocery store called Stater Brothers in Yorba Linda. It's about 10 minutes from Disneyland in Anaheim, California. My dad was trying to get me into the business like over time. I got offered contracts and I told him, no, I'm just not into this business. I want to stick with baseball, sports. And eventually I got offered contracts over time through Ford and Click back then. So anyways, I walked out of my grocery store one day, and this guy came up to me. He's like, hey, you have a good look. You ever tried pursuing modeling? And I was like, all right. You know, I'll give it a try to see what happens. I ended up doing a photo shoot, and it leaked out on social media, and that's how my agency found me. And the thing is, when I first saw all the agencies in LA, like Wilhelmina, Ford, Click, Vision, they all rejected me because, you know, I was a little too big for modeling. I had to like slim down a little bit. They're like, no, your eyebrows are too thick, your hair is terrible, you're not too tall. You know what, you shouldn't stick to modeling. You should try acting or something, because this business is not really for you. So I ended up dropping about 15 to 20 pounds because I was like pretty bulky. And I decided to go to Asia for 6 months to get a little bit of exposure, just to move around the camera, because I was so new at the time. I didn't know what to do. That's how I built my book over time. Got some tear sheets. I started in South Korea for about a month and a half around the holidays during Christmas time. And then I went to the Philippines, and I stayed there for about 4.5 months. And when I stayed there, it pretty much changed everything. I got so much exposure, did catalogs, lookbooks, campaigns, and I was so grateful to work over there, because pretty much Philippines set the bar high for me to start my career. Then I got back here for about a week, and then I headed to New York. I signed with IMG, and then ever since I've been starting to, you know, do a lot of traveling, and I'm here today, 4 years later. I'm still staying consistent in work. Work's been great. A little bit about me. Thank you guys for tuning into my YouTube channel. Comment below, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Peace.